Part 2. My family was poor, and now I was disabled. The Sterling family despised me. They felt I was an embarrassment to Vivian. For years, they forced Vivian to hide me from the public. They even made her declare to the media that she was single. I never cared about any of that. All I wanted was Vivian's heart. I thought my loyalty was enough. Until Julian returned. He brought a sense of danger I had never felt before. At first, I didn't mind when Vivian invested in his technology. But then they started spending all their time together. She would abandon me for Julian without a second thought. Sometimes, we wouldn't see each other for a whole month. So, a few days ago, I brought up the fact that I had saved her life. I used it to make a deal with her. I asked her to marry me. I hoped that marriage would make her settle down. But when I saw her skip our engagement party for Julian, and when I saw the photo of them kissing under the sycamore tree, I realized how wrong I was. Marriage isn't a cage. It can never hold someone who doesn't love you. The next day, I visited my former colleague, Dr. Marcus Reed, at his office. For 3 years, my physical therapy had shown little progress. After researching alternative medicine, I wanted to try specialized acupuncture. I came today to get his professional opinion. To my surprise, Marcus highly supported the idea. He mentioned there was an international medical seminar next month, and he would help me find a top acupuncture specialist. I thanked him and left the hospital. Passing by a mall, I saw Vivian and Julian on the giant outdoor screen. They were being interviewed. The headline read, *Major breakthrough in artificial heart tech on animal trials. Human trials on the horizon, *. The medical world was buzzing. After the professional questions, the reporter asked a gossipy question about Vivian's private life. Rumor has it that you and Mr. Drake are very close, working day and night together. Now that the technology has made a breakthrough, has your personal relationship made a breakthrough too? Vivian didn't answer. She looked down, avoiding the camera. But even through the screen, I could see her cheeks flushing with a soft pink glow. She used to look at me like that when we first started dating. I hadn't seen that look since my legs were ruined. We are not answering personal questions today, thank you, Julian answered smoothly, but his hand naturally slid around Vivian's waist. Vivian was wearing a stunning black dress with a cutout waist. The design accentuated her slender figure. Julian's hand rested comfortably on her bare skin. It hurt to watch. I turned my head away. Perhaps Julian was the son-in-law the Sterling family had always dreamed of. They grew up together, and he was highly successful. If this research succeeded, his future in the medical industry would be limitless. I decided to go home and pack a few clothes to move out. But when I opened the front door, I saw Julian and Vivian chatting warmly in the living room. "See, I told you he'd come back," Vivian said to Julian. My heart wrenched. Even though I had told myself 1,000 times to let go, this was still the woman I had loved for 10 years. How could I become completely indifferent overnight? "I'm only here to pack some clothes." "Ethan, are you still throwing a tantrum?" Vivian sighed, exasperated. "Do we really have to play this childish game of choose between us? Do you have any idea how important Julian's research is? If it succeeds, it could open up the entire European market for Sterling Medical. Do you even understand that? I don't care." Those 3 words seemed to make Vivian explode. The look in her eyes shifted from anger to disbelief, and finally to condescending pity. "Right. You're just a househusband who only knows how to cook. Why would you understand business? I'm talking to a brick wall here. Since you're back, get ready. You're coming to Julian's celebration gala with me tonight." Why would I go? She knew how many times we had fought over Julian. And now she wanted me to attend a party thrown entirely in his honor. My parents are hosting it. They are already furious that you unilaterally called off the engagement party. You embarrassed them. This is your chance to apologize to them and make a good impression. I stared at Vivian, wondering what was going on in her head. I would never win her parents' favor at Julian's victory party. My presence would only make me look pathetic and small next to him. "I'm not going, Vivian. I made myself clear yesterday.